following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, the home for great games.
Hi everybody, Glenn Walker from the Replay Sports Channel studios, getting ready to take you out to Honolulu or Hawaii, the Wailea Golf Course in East Honolulu for our PGA 1984 season replay. It's early February and we're going to go out to the final round of the Hawaiian Open. Golf course at Wailea, renowned for its location and beauty, features fairways lined with coconut, kiwi trees, and 83 strategically placed bunkers that will come into play for any golfer. Greens are well tended, manicured Bermuda grass, fairways, greens, and tees. This course is synonymous with the beginning of the PGA Tour each season, and it is one of only 40 private clubs in the United States chosen to host a sanctioned PGA Tour. We'll be using Action PC Sports Golf, and we'll take you out to the final round. We're in the midst of the final round. Some of the players have played through the final round. We're going to be seeing the leaders in action. We'll give you the full scoreboard here, or the leaderboard, as they say in golf, in just a moment. So glad you could join us. Been a while since we've done golf. Going to try to get it back into the rotation here on a regular basis. And while we wait on that to load, please make sure to like and subscribe to the Replay Sports channel. All right, we take a look at the leaderboard. Dan Haldorson from Canada is your current leader, 6 under. His tee time will be coming up very shortly. The American Mark McCumber is in a tie for second with Spaniard Seve Ballesteros and Japanese Toru Nakamura at 5 under. Then you have a three-way tie for fifth. Fuzzy Zeller, Bruce Litsky, Lance Tinbrook, and then Jack Nicklaus, Chip Beck, John Mahaffey, all at 3 under. And that's where we will pay our attention here. We'll take you out to the fairway here. I can remember. Sorry about that. Bear with me 1 second. So out we go to hole number 1. John Mahaffey, 3 back.
Welcome to East Honolulu and the Hawaiian Open. Now on the tee from the United States, John Mahaffey.
So Mahaffey will have to settle for a bogey on the first hole, hole number 1, referred to as road hole from the old course in St. Andrews. Mostly hitting into the wind from the tee box position, and as you saw, there are deep bunkers there that await any errant shots. We'll see that again a little bit later. We'll take a look at the next group coming up. Featuring Jack Nicklaus and Fuzzy Zoeller. 84 degrees and partly cloudy here in East Honolulu. And as we mentioned, the Golden Bear, Jack Nicklaus, prepares to tee off from the first hole.
Welcome to East Honolulu and the Hawaiian Open. Please welcome to the first tee from the United States, Jack Nicklaus.
Nicklaus for an opportunity for birdie here on the opening hole. And Jack will have to settle for par. He'll remain at 3 under. Mahaffey now at hole number 2, Kailani. In English, that means sea and sky. Great tee shot here on the par 4, 381-yard second hole. Oh, and he's sitting in a good position for a birdie shot. Oh! Mahaffey studies that for a moment, wondering to know how that missed. So not a great start for John Mahaffey as he bogeys the first 2 holes in the final round. And that will drop him down into a tie for 12th at 1 under. The golf game is probably the most recent game developed by Action PC Sports. Highly encourage you to check it out. A lot of great deals this week at the DK Sports website. Back out to number 1 and Fuzzy Zoeller.
Welcome to East Honolulu and the Hawaiian Open. Please welcome to the first tee from the United States, Fuzzy Zoeller.
Uh-oh. Going a little bit to the right of the fairway there. Fuzzy with some work to do here on the opening hole. Fuzzy Zoeller back in the second round. 3 shots behind the second round leader, Mahaffey. That's a decent shot for par here. Oh, and he wills that one in. Fuzzy acknowledges the crowd. And Fuzzy sits alone in 5th at 4 under. On to the second hole, Jack Nicklaus. Look out. Ooh. Underneath some trees, palm tree there, and behind some bunkers. Jack's got his work cut out for him here. Jack desperately trying to reach the green here. And he does. May be able to salvage a bogey here. Slight wind from the west as Jack will have to card a double bogey. That'll drop him to 10th. So a tough second hole there for the Golden Bear. Tom Watson finished the day earlier. -1, final round 66. We have an international pairing coming up for you now. Seve Ballesteros and Toru Nakamura.
Please welcome to the tee from Spain Seve Ballesteros.
Oh, just missed the bunker there on the right. First hole surrounded by 3 deep bunkers. Seve setting himself nicely up for par on the opening hole. He'll let Nakamura hole out. And Seve with par. The top 2, Dan Haldorsen, Mark McCumber, are making their way from the practice green over to hole number 1. Let's check on hole number 2 and Fuzzy Zoeller. Right smack dab middle in the fairway for Fuzzy. So it's going right. Just on the fringe to the right off of the green. Little chip shot by Fuzzy for a birdie. There it is. Birdie for Fuzzy on number 2. And that'll move Zoeller up into a tie for second place. Dan Haldorsen is your leader after the 3rd round. And what a day Dan had yesterday. The Canadian moved 20 spots to take the lead with a 3rd round 65. Mark McCumber was your first round leader. He led after day one after shooting a 65 and led 5 under. Now we'll get to see both of these two as the final pairing gets set to tee off.
Welcome to East Honolulu and the Hawaiian Open. Now on the tee from the United States, Mark McCumber.
And the rule of thumb here on the first hole is to drive to the right side of the fairway.
Please welcome to the tee from Canada, Dan Halderson.
And they're going to end up almost right beside each other there on the fairway. That one's going left. Oh, just on the fringe there, near the green. Long attempt at birdie there for Halldorson. Cumber's shot's going to go right over the bunker and in the rough down the hill. Not far away from the tee box for hole number 2 over there. McCumber's away. Chip shot. Gets it on the green. Chance to save par. Halldorson looking for a birdie. And he's going to end up having to settle for par. McCumber misses his shot. Will have to settle for a bogey. And Halldorson will card a par. So Halldorson hangs on to first. McCumber will drop to fourth. So tied for second now, Seve Ballesteros and Fuzzy Zoeller. Hole number 2, Seve Ballesteros. This one stays on the green. Got a nice little backspin to it. Has an attempt for birdie and a chance to tie Halldorson for the lead. And he'll have to settle for par. So Seve will remain one back at 5 under. Take you out to the third hole. This one's called Umua, meaning straight ahead. Uh-oh. This one's going towards the palm trees. Zoeller with a challenging shot here. Makes it to the green, trying to reach that slope, but it's going to stay there. Zoeller for par. Ooh. A little too much roll for Fuzzy's liking there. He'll settle for par. And he'll hang on to a tie for second with Ballesteros. As we take a look at the leaderboard, final round of the Hawaii Open. Next week we'll be in Los Angeles for the LA Open. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can catch all the sports that we have here. Back to our final pairing. Haldorson will tee off first. Again, hole number 2, nicknamed Kailani. Kai meaning water, ocean, Lani meaning heaven. Cumber shot. Also to the left. Both men have a good approach for the green. Haldorson's away. Nice shot. Macumber's approach. Oh, that hit the stick. Haldorson now shooting for birdie. Or putting for birdie, I believe is the correct term. Oh, and that's going to run out of gas. Macumber, though, with the birdie after the bogey on hole number 1, climbs back into a tie for second. And Haldorson will settle for par, and he will hold on to his lead. Final round coverage of the Honolulu Hawaii Open. Ballesteros tees off at hole number 3. So after a brief conversation with his caddy, Ballesteros. Second shot. That one will roll down the hill. Seve with an opportunity to birdie the hole. Seve encouraging it, and it's going to fall short. He'll settle for par and will remain in that 3-way tie for second. Going to have to take a quick pause here. We'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. Let's resume where we were earlier. Have to reset my golfers. Okay, I think we're set. Okay, so we're now at the second hole. I'm sorry, the fourth hole with Fuzzy Zeller, and he's off to the left there. Fourth hole, par 3. It's a 55-yard green, and you can see there's a, they call it a swale running across the middle of the green. The inspiration was from the Biarritz Golf Club in France, in case you were wanting to know that. Zeller trying to go for birdie number 2 of the day. And it's close. Tap in for par. And Fuzzy off to a great start here in the final round. Nick Faldo finishing the day with a 68, finishes the tournament even. Back out to number 3. McCumber. Uh-oh. That spells trouble. McCumber, who led after the first round, finds himself in some serious trouble here, as he thinks about his next move. Aldorson hits his tee shot, middle of the fairway. After the penalty, McCumber is on the green. Aldorson second. Puts him in a nice position here for birdie. Decent drive there by Aldorson. He's away, so Aldorson will putt for birdie. Try to extend his lead. Just off to the left. We'll have to settle for par. McCumber, a chance for par here after that disastrous tee shot. And the ball will fall a little short there. Halderson will take par, so it's been par, par, par for Halldorson. And McCumber will clean up with a bogey. And McCumber will drop to 4th. One shot back of Ballesteros and Zeller. Speaking of Seve, let's join him at the 4th hole. Par 3, off to the left, and he narrowly misses the bunkers. 3 of them alongside on the left. Seve on the green. And he's looking to save par here. So Seve has hit par on each shot so far. He remains one back of Halldorson. Now we'll go out to hole number 5 and Fuzzy Zeller. This hole runs alongside the fairway, as you can hear. Nicknamed Hema. just on the fringe of the fairway there. Driving for the green. 245 yards. Nice shot by Zeller. And he has an opportunity here for a birdie. Spins around and goes in. Second birdie of the day, and we have a tie in the lead. Zeller and Haldorsen tied for the lead. Bernard Longer finishing the day with a 68. Greg Norman finished with a 69. Right now they find themselves tied for 18th. Back to the fourth hole. And your co-leader, Dan Haldorsen. Ooh, and it's going to stick right there in the middle of that swale. McCumber trying to get after that disastrous bogey on the last hole, and he's in the bunker here. Challenging round so far for McCumber. Punches out. Haldorsen for the birdie and to regain a one-shot lead. He's going to fall a little short there. McCumber trying to save par. And have to settle for his second consecutive bogey, third of the round. Haldorsen for par. He remains co-leader. On to the fifth hole. Ballesteros' tee shot. Heading toward the patch of kiwi trees there. Just on the edge of the fairway. Oh, this one's going right. It's on that second cut of grass off the fairway. He's got a chance to salvage this here. Seve for par and remain one back. Oh, just to the right. Bogey, and that'll drop Seve to 4 under. All alone by himself in third place. So we're focused on our top 4. Haldorsen and Zeller tied for the lead. Seve Ballesteros in third. McCumber and Toru Nakamura tied for fourth. Take you out to the sixth hole. Fuzzy Zeller's tee shot. Sixth hole named Pilikia, meaning trouble. Zeller's second shot going right. Look out. That's going to hit the cart path. Ooh. Zeller's got some work to do here. Oh, just gets that one back on the green. Zeller, try to save par here. Ugh. Our leaders are finding it difficult here in the early stages of the final round. Zeller will drop back into second at 5 under. First bogey of the day. You're watching the Hawaiian Open here on the Replay Sports Channel. This is our PGA 84 replay using Action PC Golf. I'm your host, Glenn Walker. So glad you could join us. We'll take a quick break. I'll be right back. Welcome back to the final round of the Hawaiian Open. Oh, we didn't want to do that. Again, your top leaders. Dan Hildorson with 6 under. Fuzzy Zeller in second, 5 under. Sevi Ballesteros at 4 under. And then Mark McCumber and Toru Nakamura tied for 4th at 3 under. Oh, McCumber's shot. Gonna be in a mess of trees there. Alderson. Oh, just hit the lip there of the bunker. McCumber. Gets this ball on the fairway. And McCumber here with an opportunity for par. Alderson's 3rd shot. McCumber for par. what a relief for him after the last 2 holes where he bogeyed those last 2 holes. Alderson for par and to hold on to that 1-shot lead, and he does. Par to every hole so far, the Canadian. Let's head on over to the 6th hole. Toru Nakamura, our first time chance to look at him today. Seve with a nice tee shot. Ballesteros shot going to the right, ending up in the cart path area that Fuzzy was in earlier today. Nakamura going for the fairway, going for the green, and he's going to be a little bit behind. Nakamura with some work to do. Has an opportunity for par. Ballesteros, chip shot. Gets on the green. So both men looking to par the hole. Nakamura first. Nicely done. He'll remain tied for 4th at 3 under. Seve, oh, just to the right. Second bogey in a row for Seve. That will keep him in 3rd at 3 under. We'll head over to the 7th hole. Nicely done here at the par 3, 175 yards, 7th hole. Fuzzy's playing partner today is Litsky. Zeller for birdie and a tie. He does it. 3rd birdie of the day for Fuzzy Zeller, and he's back into a 2-way tie with Dan Halderson. Some more final scores coming in. Marco Mira with a final round 68. He'll be a part of that big group. He tied for 10th. Tom Watson, final round 66. Take you back over to the 6th hole. Now Dorson tees off. That one lands left side of the fairway. Macomber's tee shot to the right of Hal Dorson's shot. Now Dorson, second shot, and he ends up in the bunker, just like Seve did. Macomber's second shot. Onto the fairway. Opportunity at a birdie here for Mark. Dorson. Gotta get out of the bunker here. Punch his way out. Still has a shot for par. Macomber here for a birdie and pull within 2. He does it. Second birdie on the day for Macomber. He was your first round leader. Still on the hunt. Oh, that one spins out for Dawson. And first bogey of the day for Haldorson. He'll drop him into second, and your new leader, Fuzzy Zeller. Over to 7. Nakamura on the par 3. Nicely done. By Esteros. Oh, just avoids the middle bunker there. Esteros going to try to chip in a birdie here. And look, oh, that was close. Nakamura for a birdie and pull within 2. Ballesteros. Par. Remains tied for 4th with Nakamura. And Nakamura with a par. Heading over to the 8th hole. Nicknamed Mudhen. Fuzzy Zeller's tee shot. This is the signature hole here at East Honolulu. Zeller's second shot. Just on the fringe there, between the bunker and the green. Zeller for birdie and increases lead by 2, just to the left. And he will handle the putt for par, and he retains the 1-shot lead over Haldorson. Replay Sports Channel bringing you special coverage of the Hawaiian Open. It's early February in our 1984 replay. Final groupings working their way through the front 9. Los Angeles Open next weekend. Back over to 7. McCumber's tee shot. Just clears the bunker. Just on that first cut of grass next to the green. Halderson's tee shot. Smartly done. Cumber with a long putt attempt here for birdie. And look at there. 2 consecutive birdies for McCumber. And he is in a 2-way tie with Halderson. Halderson for birdie. Veers to the left. Now putt for par. And again, we have a tie for second between Haldorson and McCumber at 5 under. Let's go over to 8. Nakamura tee shot here at Mud Hip. Just clears the creek and under the shade of the trees. 84 degrees, partly cloudy here. There's been some light rain earlier in the morning. Ballesteros with his tee shot. That's going right and into a thick of keelwood trees there. Seve's had to struggle these last couple of holes. Seve shoots his way out and back onto the fairway. Eighth hole's a par 4, 441 yards. Nakamuro's second shot. It's a clear line of sight for the green, and he sticks it. Nakamura could be catching fire here at the right time. Ballesteros' third shot. Nice backspin for Ballesteros. Chance to save par. Nakamura for a birdie, try to pull within 2 of the leader. And it's going to go just to the right. He'll settle for par. Remain 3 back. Ballesteros for par. So the Spaniard and the Japanese are in a 3-way tie for 4th at 3 under. Nearing the end of the front 9. And speaking of 9, Fuzzy Zoeller at the 9th hole, known as Long Hook. Driving range just over to the left. Nicely done by Fuzzy. Fuzzy's your current leader by 1. Trying to end the front 9 here on a positive note, but that second shot is in the bunker. Zeller's third shot here on the par 5 9th. And Fuzzy with an opportunity to increase his lead with his birdie attempt. Fuzzy Zoeller 7 under as he heads to the back 9. There's a scorecard. 4 birdies and the 1 bogey in the first 9 holes. Make sure to like and subscribe us on the YouTube channel here. As you can tell from our description, we offer a lot of sports. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, golf as you're watching here. We also have classic soccer and boxing. Put up a message today of some of our upcoming games, so definitely anything piques your interest, make sure to subscribe. McCumber's tee shot on the 8th hole. Nicely done on the fairway. Halderson, your leader coming into today, finds himself 2 shots back, and he's over there where Seve was a while ago. Halderson hacks his way out and onto the fairway. McCumber's second shot going left, clips a palm tree. behind the green. Alderson's third shot. Gets a nice backspin there. Give him a good opportunity for par. McCumber, third shot. And both men with some makeable par putts potentially here. Alderson's away. Oh. He will bogey the hole. Second bogey in the last 3 holes for Alderson. Drops him to 4 under. McCumber makes his par attempt. He will remain in second at 5 under. Take you back to the 9th hole. Nakamura. 9th hole used to be used for the finishing hole on the PGA Tour stop here. A lot of exciting finishes. Back in 1983, Isuoki's 126-yard wedge shot for an eagle helped him capture last year's Hawaiian Open. Ballesteros' second shot. Ballesteros with an opportunity to move up the board here. Nakamura. He's on to the green in 2. Nakamura looking for an eagle here. He's going to be a little short. Ballesteros for eagle. Oh, it cups out. Pained expression on his face. So Nakamura will get birdie. And Ballesteros will get birdie. So both men are now tied for third with Dan Heldorsson, your leader coming into today. So we follow our leaders into the back 9. Fuzzy Zoeller tees off. The par 4 10th hole, 350 yards. Fuzzy is your leader at 7 under. On the green in 2. For birdie. Ooh, just to the right. He'll settle for par and maintain his 2-shot lead. Fuzzy ended the second round, just 3 shots behind the second round leader, Mahaffey. Let's go back to 9. McCumber, his tee shot. Land on the right side of the fairway. Heldorsson with his tee shot. And he goes to the left. Both men in the final pairing Now Dorson's second shot heading toward that bunker on the right side, and nearly made it over the edge, but fell back in. McCumber's second shot heading toward the right, but he's going to keep that one on the green. Dorson punches his way out of the bunker. McCumber, eagle attempt here, and to tie for the lead. And it's going to go to the left. Still has a chance for birdie. Halderson for birdie. Pull within 2. Oh, McCumber misses his attempt, but makes par. And Halderson will make par, so they'll remain in that 3-way tie. Oh, McCumber's in second at 5 under. Halderson's in the 3-way tie with Ballesteros and Nakamura at 4 under. So our leaders are now all on the back 9. Nakamura tees off from the 10th. Nakamura definitely in the hunt for a title here. His fellow countryman Aoki won it last year. As Ballesteros' shot goes a little bit to the left off the fairway. Nakamura's second shot. Sticks that one on the green. Opportunity at a birdie. Ballesteros' approach. Both players here, birdie attempt. Nakamura, pull within 2. Needs this to break. He'll settle for par. Remains at 4 under. Ballesteros' birdie attempt. Got it. Second consecutive birdie. And Ballesteros moves up to a tie for second with McCumber at 5 under. We'll head on over to the 11th hole. Fuzzy Zoeller. This hole is nicknamed Unyielding. Tee shots typically have to play directly into the wind. Birdie shot for Zoeller to increase his lead. It's going to go left. Oh, and he missed par there. To settle for a bogey. So now he is just 1 shot ahead of McCumber and Ballesteros. Things are getting interesting as this one moves into the back 9. Mark McCumber currently 1 shot behind in second place with a nice tee shot on the 10th hole. Alderson starting the back nine with an excellent tee shot. Alderson sticks that one onto the green. Cumber gets a little back spin on that one. Cumber for birdie and a tie for first. Got it. So we have a tie atop the leaderboard with Mark McCumber and Fuzzy Zeller, both at 6 under. Alderson trying to pull within one. Yeah, he's got just left. Alderson tied for fourth at 400 with Nakamura. Ballesteros, tee shot at 11. Nakamura. He's been driving the ball so well. It's just putting today. Been the challenge. Ballesteros for birdie and a tie for first. No go. Nakamura. Try to pull within one and again falls short. Seve try to save par here. He does. Alone in third place at 5 under. Nakamura to stay within 2. He does. Move ahead to the 12th hole. Known as Little Brown or Mr. Golf. And Zeller's going to go to the right. A patch of palm trees there. Little Brown, named after one of the course's founding members, Francis Little Brown, known as Uncle Francis. He is considered to be the man who put Hawaii on the world's golfing map. Zeller's second shot, just going to try to get back onto the fairway here on this par 4 12th hole. Zeller's third shot. Your tournament leader looking to save par. And he does. Nice recovery from that bogey on 11. Remains in a tie for first with McCumber. Take you over to 11. McCumber in a two-way tie with Zeller. His shot goes to the left of the green. Alderson straight down the middle. Nicely done. McCumber to try to chip this one in. Try to save par. Alderson for a birdie. Try to pull within one. McCumber will par the hole. And Alderson will stay within 2. As you see some of the other final scores coming in. early stages of the PGA 84 season. As Ballesteros finds the middle of the fairway here on the par 412. Nakamura's tee shot. We were in San Diego 2 weeks ago. Hawaii this weekend, Los Angeles next weekend. Nakamura's second shot, going a little left and into the bunker. Ballesteros' approach. That's a beauty. There's still some fight in this Spaniard yet. Nakamura punches his way out of the bunker. Ballesteros. Birdie and a tie for first. And it goes, and there he is. Ballesteros pumps his fist. Three-way tie for first. Nakamura trying to stay within two, but it goes to the left. He'll have to settle for a bogey, and that will drop him to fifth at 3 under. So things continue to get interesting here in East Honolulu. Fuzzy Zeller at 13. That one's going to the left. 13th hole nicknamed Tricky because it can be that. Fuzzy's going to have some work to do here on the par 4 13th hole. Oh boy. That one got caught in the branches there. Third shot. Needs to get to the green here. And it does. Fuzzy try to save par and stay tied for the lead. And it just drives into the cup. Whew, says Fuzzy. Back to 12. Co-leader, Mark McCumber. It's a nice fairway shot here. 436-yard hole number 12. Now Dorson following suit. His is to the right. McCumber reaches the green. Nice second shot. Birdie opportunity here. And same for Haldorson. Haldorson will go first. Birdie and pull within 1. And that one's to the left. McCumber to try to take a one-shot lead and just misses to the right. He'll remain tied with Ballesteros and Zeller. Halderson with a long par attempt. That's going to go to the right. Ugh. He will now be tied for fourth. We've got a four-way tie for fourth now. for the 13. Ballesteros' tee shot. Shot number 2. And he's on the green. Birdie attempt. And for the one-shot lead, and it's going to come a little short there. Seve will have to settle for par and remain in the three-way tie for first. On to 14. Fuzzy Zeller. Ooh, that's going right. Look out. Fuzzy's got some more work to do here. Not a real good clear line of sight, as we can see from our overhead blimp shot here. About best you can do from that position. Third shot for Zeller. Co-leader. Get some nice backspin on that. Look at that. Try to make par and maintain a share of the lead, and he does. 3 pars in a row for Fuzzy. Let's go back to 13. Mark McCumber. That one's down the fairway, almost to the turn on the dog-legged right. You're watching coverage of the Hawaiian Open here on the Replay Sports Channel. It's 1984 PGA Tour. McCumber's second shot. Just missed the green there by a few inches there. Try to chip in a birdie here and get sole possession of first place. Nope. I'm gonna have to settle for a par. 3 pars in a row for Macomber. Remains tied for first. Not too many holes left. Ballesteros' shot going the same way Fuzzy's did. Ooh, and that's going to hit some trees. Seve shaking his head as he walks down the fairway. I think this is a little bit more better shot than Fuzzy had. Seve gets out of trouble, gets it back on the fairway. Wide section of the fairway there on the approach to the 14th hole. Co-leader of this tournament. Seve gets some backspin on that one. Winds up a nice attempt for par. Ballesteros. Ooh, it started to go left a little bit there. He remains at 6 under. Going over to 15, Fuzzy Zoeller. Leilau, or Go Astray. .397-yard par 4 15th hole. Fuzzy's second shot, just on the fringe of the green there. Birdie attempt, and sole possession of first. Oh, just to the left for par. Got it. 4 pars in a row for Fuzzy. And we still have a 3-way tie at first. It could come down to the final hole, folks. Take you back out to 14. Mark Macomber. Keeps that one on the fairway. Approach shot at 14. Look at that. Macomber with a nice birdie attempt here to take sole possession of first. Just to the left. Putts just haven't been going in for birdies today. 4 straight pars for Macomber. We'll head over to 15. Ballesteros. Ball lands right near Nakamura's. Ballesteros' second shot near the middle of the green. Birdie attempt here. Try to take sole possession first. Oh, that was too fast. Still rolling, still rolling. Put a lot of spin on that one. And he'll settle for par. None of our players tied for first have made a birdie here in the last 3 to 4 holes, and that's probably going to be the difference here moving ahead. Fuzzy teeing off at 16. The iconic 16th hole here at East Honolulu. Who will break the tie and win this event? Zeller with a nice second shot. Will this be the beginning of a run here? Birdie attempt. Taking a little extra time here. And he's got it. Fifth birdie of the day for Fuzzy Zeller. He now has a one-shot lead here in the Hawaiian Open. Over to 15. McCumber was watching the scoreboard there while they were waiting. That's a nice tee shot there. Second shot on its way. He's going to miss the green. So he's going to have to do a little chip-in job here. Third shot. Try to get close to the hole. He does. And he's going to putt for par to stay one back. Fifth straight par for McCumber. A two-way tie for second with Ballesteros. Ballesteros over at the 16th hole. We'll take you there. That one's going left. Into the middle of a group of palm trees. He has really got a difficult shot here. Oh, cleared that group of trees there and almost got on the fairway, just right on the fringe there. Incredible shot. Trying to stay within one shot. He does. Fuzzy at 17. Par 3. And he's right on that fringe of grass between the bunker and the green. Fuzzy with a one-shot lead. Can he extend it? Just to the left. He'll maintain that one-shot lead as he heads to the 18th hole. Very close match here. Mark McCumber at 16. It's going to be tough for Fuzzy. He'll finish first, and he's going to have to wait out Ballesteros and McCumber finishing their rounds. That's always a tough thing to have to sit through. Oh, McCumber's second shot finds the bunker. Onto the green in 3. Needs to save par here to stay one back. 2 holes played. No, he didn't. Spun out He'll settle for bogey. That will drop McCumber into third at 5 under. So with 2 holes left to play for McCumber, the picture is starting to get a little more clear. Take you over to 17. Ballesteros. Oh, that one bounces right into the right bunker. Second shot. It's a good one. Seve will need to make par here to stay within 1 as he heads to the final hole. He does. So Seve begins his walk to the 18th hole, 1 back of the leader. We go to 18, the Aloha hole. And Fuzzy Zoeller attempting to win the Hawaiian Open. Looking for his first win of the season. At the Aloha hole. Par 5, 548 yards, and he's to the left in between 2 bunkers. Pacific Palisades is where we'll be broadcasting from for the Los Angeles Open next weekend. Zeller's second shot. Gets it back on the fairway. Got a nice clean approach to the green. Hole location back left for the final round. Fuzzy as he walks down the fairway acknowledging the crowd's applause. Has an attempt here at a birdie to go into the clubhouse with a 2-shot lead. Be a nice little cushion to have. Zeller lines up his shot. Starts right. Moves left, but not enough. He'll settle for par, and he'll finish the round with a 1-shot lead. Carded a 67 today. And Fuzzy walks toward the clubhouse with a 1-shot lead. He'll have to sit through Mark McCumber with 2 holes to play. And Ballesteros now approaching the 18th tee. McCumber will go first at 17. Shot going to the right and into the middle bunker, just inside the lip of the bunker there. Back out on the green, he'll need to make par here with 1 hole left to play. Stay within 2. Oh. 2 consecutive bogeys in a row for McCumber. That drops him to third. He's now 3 under. So it might come down to Seve Ballesteros here at 18. Beautiful tee shot. left side of the fairway. One shot behind the leader, Fuzzy in the clubhouse, enjoying a cold drink and watching the action on the monitor in the players' lounge. Overshoots the green on his third shot. Ballesteros needs the birdie here. Fuzzy watching in the players' lounge back at the clubhouse. Chip. Does it have the distance? And it's going to stop short of the hole. Seve shaking his head. He can't believe it. That close. As we watch the replay of that one, you cannot get any closer and that not go in. He'll tap it in for par. He'll finish his final round with a 69. He's one behind. And Fuzzy receiving a few congratulations from some other people in the players' lounge. McCumber will finish things out here at 18. McCumber with a nice tee shot there. Lots of opportunities for several golfers here in the final round. But Zeller persevered, making those birdies when he needed to. Oh, and he got a lot of backspin on that one. Ball still rolling. Finally stops. Cumber to finish out the round with a birdie and finish within two. Oh. And he'll tap it in for par. So Fuzzy Zeller is your 1984 Hawaiian Open champion. He'll win by one shot over Seve Ballesteros. So again, make sure to join us next time for the Los Angeles Open at the Pacific Palisades Country Club. This has been Glenn Walker. You've been watching Replay Sports Channel's coverage of PGA Tour 84. Thank you for joining us.